Hey YouTube, this is the Buckeye Prepper, and today I'd like to talk to you about handgun ammunition for your primary home defense weapon. Now what you see in front of you, this is a system that I've come up with for me. Something else may work for you, but I wanted to talk about it and the cost of it, because that is always a big issue with handgun ammunition, is the cost. What you see in front of you is my Beretta PX4 Storm. You can see there's no magazine. It is open. There is nothing in there. That gun is safe. Now, what I have are 3 levels of ammunition, and it really comes down to the cost of it. Now, what you see first of all, here on your right, this is Full Metal Jacket, target ammunition. You'll see Blazer Brass and American Eagle there. That's the cheap stuff. That's the stuff you take to the target range and practice with, and just shoot off a lot of it. The more you practice, the more you need. Around my parts, this stuff costs, on average, you can get it as low as about $10 a box for 50, up to about $12 a box for 50. It's cheap. I usually get it at Walmart. And that is basically my first tier of ammunition. Now, the thing with Full Metal Jacket ammunition, you cannot use that for home defense. The problem is that those bullets don't stop. They just keep on going. So you would shoot an intruder threatening you. It would go right through them, probably go through the wall. And remember, you are responsible for that bullet once it leaves your gun. If it goes through the wall to a neighbor's house, you're in trouble, man. So you do not want that bullet going through the intruder for sure, but certainly not through any walls. Full Metal Jacket is not appropriate for home defense, even though it is the cheapest. You do need to have some of that, but on the second tier note, what I've come up with was very interesting. This is the Remington. You can see those are hollow points. Those are 115 grain jacketed hollow points. You can see those are boxes of 100. Those boxes are $27.97 at Walmart. $28 a box. That breaks down to about $14 per 50. Only slightly more expensive than the Full Metal Jacket target ammo. But because these are hollow points, you can use those for home defense. Hollow points will stop. Usually stop within the intruder, may stop within a wall, but it is appropriate for home defense. Now these are cheap. They're mass produced. I'm fairly sure that those could be used, but it's not really the best home defense ammunition in my opinion. So, what we have for the top tier is my primary home defense. This is Hornady Critical Defense, and it is jacketed hollow point. It is 115 grain, and the thing with the Hornady is there's a little plug in the end of it. It's a little plastic plug, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit so that you can see the 3 rounds right in front of you. The one on your left is the Hornady Critical Defense. That particular one, that little red plastic plug in there, that actually expands and helps push out the flour on the bullet when it hits a person. That one will stop inside the person and won't keep going. Now the thing about that, the Hornady Critical Defense, it probably, at least from what I can tell and what I've heard from other people knowledgeable with ammunition at the gun stores that I've gone to, it is the best. It is also the most expensive. Little box there of what, 25 for the 9mm. It's like $23 for that box. So obviously you can't really afford, unless money's no object, you can't afford a whole bunch of that stuff. So the Critical Defense is what I keep loaded in this magazine for home defense. That's what's in there now. This gun was upstairs. and it is kept loaded. I do not keep a round chamber, but I keep it loaded and I keep the weapon secured. Nobody but me can get to it. So that is basically the system. You've got the target ammo, $10 to $12 a box for 50. The Remington jacketed hollow point, $28 for a box of 100, and that was Walmart. And the critical defense, which around here is about $23 for 25 of them. That's your primary home defense. So that's my system that I've come up with. Just to give you an idea, if you want to do that or if you want to do something else. I think a lot of people just have 2 tiers. But I think that helps, that Remington jacketed hollow point, I can use that at the target range too. It's not much more expensive than the regular full metal jacket, so I don't feel bad about shooting that. But the critical defense, that's just too expensive to go shooting. So that's it. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Thank you.